Thank you very much for your time, and you're at the helm of now UPDIC. So, what is new? What is the message of the DefExpo? And UP is in the news all the time. So, I'm sure with your guidance, now UP is going to go far ahead with the corridor here.
Yeah, so basically the defense corridor, we are focusing on getting the industry a proper ecosystem development in the private sector industry, MSMEs, and getting the startups. Currently, we already have 92 MOUs with the industry, 71 are industrial partners, and 21 is, I think, with the institutes. Within the DefExpo, many MOUs are being signed. So overall, a fair amount of work has already been done. A lot of work has gone through in the setup and initial energy towards making it happen. Now the focus is on expanding this further. There are 6 nodes. There is still a lot of opportunity and a fair amount of land that is available in the nodes, where big players and concerned MSMEs and startups can come up and set up. So the focus is on expanding this drive to get more and more industrial partners and look at the future carefully, and whatever is becoming relevant as we go now. For example, the drone industry, a lot of focus is being given there. On the electronics, AI, automation side is another area of focus. Skill development towards, feeding the defense industrial setup, that is gaining a lot of focus now. We want to ensure that we have the right skilling in future to feed these industries, and also feed the rest of the industries within the country and maybe towards the world requirements. So that is where we are looking at.
Now, within DefExpo, we must be having some good discussions, and there is a possibility of some major announcements here.
Within DefExpo, we are planning to sign about 14 MOUs, which is already sorted out, planned, and that would result in an investment of over 550 odd crores. And we are in discussions already. A lot of good, interesting work has happened today, and over the next 2 days, I think more will happen, wherein we will come across more partnerships and more industrial partners who would want to set up places in UP.
Many big names in the industry are looking at UP right now.
We are trying that all the big names should look at UP. So that is our attempt, to get all the big names to look carefully.
Of course, with you at the helm of UP corridor, I'm sure there are going to be very big names coming in.
I hope so, as much as you are hoping. I hope so.
And what is the message you think should be given to all the industry people from UPID?
No, I think these are very interesting times. This focus on Atmanirbharta, on the indigenization, the way the landscape is changing, the way entire policy provisioning and government support has come up, and the direction that have come up to energize this and move towards Atmanirbharta, that's very important. And what the recent events on the world stage have shown us how important it is. So increasingly this importance and energy towards making it happen is being understood at every level. So for the industry, this is a golden period to really expand into indigenous growth, into R&D, into human resource development, and for MSMEs, startups, private sector, all big players, small players, this is I think a golden period to expand, to set up the ecosystem correctly, and I'm sure it will happen. I am very, very positive on the defense and aerospace side. It is a very complex industrial base setup. It is not easy, but this is the time to do it. I have no doubts.
Tomorrow the Prime Minister is announcing the opening of the Indian Pavilion, and where UP is also going to play a role there.
Sorry, I didn't get
the Indian Pavilion, which the Prime Minister is announcing tomorrow.
UP in the defense corridor setup will play a big role. The defense corridor is in Tamil Nadu and UP. Both are working hard. plus the defense and industrial setup across the country, wherever work is happening and MSMEs and startups are working, they are all working well. But of course, the UP Defence Corridor is in focus, and we are working hard to make it shine further.
Presently, how many industries in the aerospace and defense sector are already present in the UP corridor?
In UP Corridor, 71 have already come in. So the work has started towards 71 at various stages. From the industrial side, 10-12 should be joining quickly soon. And a lot of discussion is happening with a fair number of companies. And this DefExpo provides the right ground of interaction and taking this forward. So a lot of work is happening now.
And with your experience in the aerospace industry, what is your one word to the industry to come and work in UP?
For industry to come and work in UP, UP is doing a lot to support the industrial setup, to give the kind of the SOPs that are being given from the state government side, and it is something that will give the industry scope for expansion, setting up properly, be it JV, be it own setup, be it startup, be it R&D. And I think in time to come, UP will have a big industrial base on the defense side. So it's an opportunity, it's a start point. It has just started 2-3 years back, but it's an opportunity for the defense industry to really grow in this part of the country.
Thank you, sir. Very nice.
Like.